My name is Drew, and I'd like to welcome you back to my channel once again. The fragrance we're going to talk about today is Italian citrus. And of course, we're going to do a deep dive and a first impression to the fragrance right after we run the intro. Welcome back. And once again, I want to thank you for dropping by my channel, and I hope to see you again in future episodes to come. If you find any value in the information, please consider subscribing to the channel and also hit that like button so that the algorithm will help push the video out and so that you don't miss any future episodes. Let's get to it. As I like to mention, I know sometimes we bring some of the more expensive fragrances to the channel, but there are some cheapy gems out there too. This particular, I don't know anything about it, but I want to give you options. That's what the purpose of this channel is. So let's go ahead and see what Ferranica's got to say about it. It says it's an aromatic, woody, citrus, fresh, spicy, herbal, green, musky fragrance. And as you can see, it's not expensive at all. This particular one says $11.19. So if it smells like anything, we don't have any excuse not to at least check it out. All right, let's see what they got to say about it. Pino Silvestre, Italian citrus. Says a fragrance for men. It was launched in 2023, which was basically year before last, year old basically. And the top note is lemon, pine, red thyme. The mid notes are sage, apple, and patchouli. And the base notes are fir, oak moss, and musk. All right, let's go ahead and get him opened up. Like I said, it's a new bottle. I don't know what it smells like, but it was a cheapie. I just threw it in the cart because I wanted to bring it to the channel. If it's a gem, it may be a diamond in the rough. It may be dust. I don't know, but we're going to find out. Obviously, it's a cheap wrapping or whatnot. Just a regular plain paper box. Nothing special. All this is basic. Let's get it out there and see what's what. And it just comes out a little egg-shaped joint. This is what the bottle looks like. Got a dark blue pitch made of metal here with a plastic lid on it. Oh my God, it's just basically sitting on there. Yeah, this is definitely not one that's gonna hold the weight of the bottle. This is one to get your bottle thrown across the floor, so to speak. All right, let's go ahead and see what's in the bottle though. We don't really care about that. We care about what kind of scent profile we're working with. Let's see. Let me get a couple of pumps out. It's good enough. Not pressurized. You're not getting that for $10. But as long as it comes out, that's really all that matters. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, these cheapies, whatnot, you want to give them a few seconds. You don't want to just take them right out the bottle straight to your nose. You got to give it time, basically, to do what it do. All right. Let's see what we got here. Now, this particular one, the pine, it's got some lemon. I can tell it's definitely got lemon in it. But that pine and whatnot, it seems to be kind of dominating the top of this particular fragrance. Yep. This is a pine, sagey type deal. I do smell a good bit of alcohol. I'm not even gonna lie. It's a $12 fragrance, so we can't expect too much. That lemon, I can definitely smell the lemon. I can tell you that it's just kind of under the pine. The pine seems to be up top. The pine sage type deal. Yeah. Yeah, this is not a lemon pine. This is a pine lemon. This kind of reminds me of no, I'm not gonna say pine sol. It's not pine sol. But this is basically a basic scent. You got, like I said, you got your lemon, pine, and thyme up top. Your bed notes are apple, sage. There's a tint of apple, but I'm picking up more floral pine off of it. And I definitely don't, it's supposed to have patchouli in the middle. I don't smell any of that. I don't really pick up a lot of musk either. It's probably there, but this particular fragrance doesn't have any real girth, doesn't have any real thickness. If there's something that you want to try, this is probably something that's gonna give you about an hour, and you're gonna be putting it on again. But I guess at $10 is not that bad. But this is more a piney fragrance. More like I said, I'm not gonna say cleaner. I done said that twice. It's not terrible, but it doesn't really smell like a fragrance. It smells more like you just walked into a nice clean house. That's really what I'm getting off of. That's really the best way I can describe it. But the lemon and pine, well, let me put that back. The pine with a little bit of lemon or whatnot is the main thing that's up top. And then you do pick up a little bit of the floral, which is sage, thyme. Like I said, I don't smell any patchouli, but it does have some apple. I don't really get the musk, but I do get some of that. It's like a greeny type, piney type fragrance. That's really the best way I can describe it. This particular one, this is basically just, I mean, I don't mean to talk trash. This is more just a kind of a scent in a bottle. That's what this is. This you put on after you take a shower, and you smell like, you know, you clean, but it's not even that freshy fresh. It's like a pine salt type of fresh. I must say, I don't know, this, like I said, $11, I don't mind, you know, putting on the channel and whatnot, but this is not something that I would suggest. This is like for a kid or something, you know, somebody, you know, just don't know anything about it. Somebody 10, 15 years old that really don't know anything about fragrances, don't have a lot of money, but you want to smell like something. But I don't see you getting a lot of compliments, because this is just a common something, like if you were out in the woods or whatnot, smelling, you know, pine cones coming off the tree or whatnot with a little citrus in it and a good bit of floral rolling in the background. So, and if I had to rate it, I probably shouldn't say this. I would give this probably a 5, average. It's not something that I'm gonna wear, and it's not something I'm gonna suggest, but I wanna bring the channel just in case, you know, this would be like a nice gift for, you know, a 12, 13-year-old guy that's trying to, you know, come into his scent and whatnot. You know, he's using his father's antiperspirant or whatnot, and he just wants to smell something, you know, on his body, and you don't want to give him the expensive stuff. Because to me, this is right there with like an old spicy type. This is like an older man type fragrance. And I'm an older man, but this is not what I would wear.
Stop it. Get some help. What?
Yeah, that's kind of what it is, kind of on an old spicy type deal. That's a good scenario. I don't know why I didn't think of that at first. Yep, that's all it is. It's just a scent. That's all this is. This is just something that you would just, if somebody give it to you, whatnot, you know, if you feel like you like it, you throw it on, but it's probably something that you would re-gift. Damn! I don't see this as something that you'd want to hold on to.
3 days later.
Hey, this is Drew, and I want to welcome you back to my channel once again. I want to talk about a fragrance that we did a review on called Italian Citrus. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of gave it a bad review. I kind of went by first impressions because I just got it. I opened it and smelled it, and to be honest, I really wasn't impressed. So I decided to go ahead on and wear it for a couple of days, kind of get other people's feedback on it and see how it wore on my particular skin. And I must admit, I have a slight change of heart. I think I gave this a 5 out of 5 as far as a cheapy fragrance. This is a $10 fragrance right now, maybe 20 at max, whatnot. But in all honesty, I didn't give it the credit it deserved. So I'm man enough to say I was wrong. I'm gonna bump this up to probably about a 7. I gave it a 5. I think it's about a 7. This is not a bad fragrance at all for $10. I said it probably for, you know, a kid or something like that. But after wearing it or whatnot, checking it out on my skin, now it doesn't last a long time, but the actual smell is pretty good. That citrus, once it hits your skin, it works a little bit different than it does on paper. So just wanted to come back and say this particular one, I had to bump it up from a 5, which is what I gave it at first. This is probably a good 7. This is not a bad scent at all. For $20, I'm gonna have to put this on the recommend list. This is not bad at all. You know, and I'm man enough to say, you know, I was wrong. Because it does not smell the same on the tester strip as it does on skin. On the skin, it's a pretty darn good fragrance for the price. Now, like I said, it's not high end. You know, the mixture or whatnot, obviously the ingredients that they're gonna use in it gonna be, you know, less expensive. But I'm talking about just the scent profile and how it works with skin chemistry or whatnot. This particular one surprised me. So I just want to bring it back to the channel and let you know. The rating has went up on this. This is a recommend. This I will give a 7 out of 10 all day long. May even go up when the weather gets a little bit warmer. And I'll see you at the next one.